Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, Allie, LaForce, our reporter. And now Dallas' starting group. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, the 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's Irving. Pass to Doncic. Lively with a screen on Holiday. And here's Doncic outside. On target from range.
Boy, you better have a lot of confidence to shoot from that deep. Doncic, yes, sir.
Back to Holiday. White, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Outside Holiday. Off the mark there with a 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Lively. Launches it. Porzingis grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brown with it, and Lively picks him up defensively. Tatum way outside. From beyond the arc, and then some.
The rise and fire by Jayson Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Washington outside. Jones with a screen on Tatum. Washington finds Lively. Doncic with it. He's covered by Holiday. Doncic against Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Doncic missing. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And that one's good.
Well, Derrick White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Irving. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Washington. Doncic outside. The floater. And Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
Shooter 2.
And he drops it first.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Holiday against Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Tatum can't hit.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now here's Washington. Back to Jones. Pass to Lively. Shot to stop the run. Can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 4. Tatum inside, covered by Lively. Tatum, good.
Well, this guy is used to scoring in tight situations. situations with bodies around him. How about Jayson Tatum maintaining his concentration?
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Second, Luka Doncic.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. 6-point game. Washington a screen on Holiday. And Doncic puts up a deep three. Dallas no good that time either.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to White. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Irving. No points so far. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Tatum. And here's White. Here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Doncic against Holiday. And Porzingis with the block.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. White for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Irving finds Doncic. Beyond the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, that's Derrick Lively right there. Such great timing on these putback opportunities.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6. Outside Irving. Washington outside. Outside Irving. Five on the clock. No luck on that one. Nice D from Tatum. Celtics lead by 6. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Brown. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derrick White rising fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Now here's Washington. Still no points. And 1:01 left to play in the first. Doncic, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Porzingis against Lively. Porzingis misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
There's the foul. It's on Derrick Lively. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Washington. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Washington. And Tatum, here we go. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Washington. Outside Jones. Now Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jones. For 3. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Pass to Brown. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Washington passes to Irving. Another shot. Deflected by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derrick White. Send it back, young sir.
Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And we've got a timeout from Jayson Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Third is Luka Doncic.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
Lively finds Washington. To the middle. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now Holiday. No points yet. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
It's Doncic with a drive.
Well, a great offensive player keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game.
Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels, so dangerous.
Doncic hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Tatum. Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Kick out to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Doncic with it. Give him 8 points now. Fires the three. Porzingis grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tatum inside. Washington's there. Tatum can't hit. Mavericks trail by 10. Washington with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Lively passes to Jones. Washington outside. Launches a three. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Outside Jones. Back to Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And the Celtics in possession here. Outside White. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Brown. From the strike. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Doncic outside. No good on the triple.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He's such a gritty player. Holiday fights for two there inside.
And here is Irving. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so Jayson Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Passes to Doncic. Lively with a screen on Holiday. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Celtics lead by 10. Pass to Tatum. He's off on the layup.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Here's the three. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Here's Doncic, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Doncic has got 12.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
White coming through.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Irving. 59 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Doncic. From deep. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Brown finds Porzingis. There's the foul. It's on Derrick Lively. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Tatum.
After lighting up the court in the first quarter, he's put up a donut so far in the second.
To the inside. Here's Irving. And Porzingis with the block. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
I tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
And Doncic, here we go. The layup misses. Brown in the high post. Over Jones. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jayson, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Dallas Mavericks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
The energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. How about Derrick White really making a difference here?
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
So it's Boston now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Lively down low. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Jones in at the 3. Tatum, shot is good.
Yeah, Jayson Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Outside Irving. Lively with a screen on Holiday. Doncic passes to Irving. That 3's off the mark.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Tatum finds Porzingis. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 14. Washington passes to Doncic. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Washington outside. And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 15 points.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Outside Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Washington against Brown. And Jrue Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And so Jayson Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Seconds into the second half now. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Mr. Lively might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's a dunk, folks.
Boston leading by 9. Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Mavericks trail by 9. Doncic outside. Over Holiday. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. 17 points in the game.
Good, solid start to the half. Hitting 3 out of 4.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. And he's now got the double-double.
But Jrue Holiday is just so solid in the two-man action. You see it on display there.
Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavs. It's stolen by Holiday. There's the drive. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Doncic. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. At the line with one shot, Jrue Holiday.
What you love about Jrue Holiday is this understated toughness. You know he's going to give you great effort and intensity nightly.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Lively shot is off. Boston leading by 12. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Boy, tremendous job by Porzingis to get into transition.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Lively. Jones feels it out. There's a screen. They need this. Doncic outside. Washington with the ball. 4 on the clock. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brown finds Holiday. Fires in the triple. Holiday's got 8 points.
All right, Jrue Holiday, we see you. He wanted to get right back with that three-point shot.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Now here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Irving. From downtown. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. White can't hit. Mavericks trail by 14. Outside Irving. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Porzingis. It's stolen by Washington. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to Tatum. From outside the arc. Jones grabs the board. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Lively from the arc. Again, the miss by Dallas. Boston leading by 14. And stolen by Irving. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Brown. Doncic outside. Washington, a screen on Holiday. From deep, here's Doncic. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Brown. Give him 8. Back to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Mavericks trail by 14. From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
.59 seconds left in the third. Outside Porzingis. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
.51 seconds left in the third. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
The 3 is up. And Jrue Holiday hits from deep. Holiday's got 11 points. Mavericks trail by 14. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Doncic on the wing. And stolen by Holiday. And here they go. And it's Tatum missing.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And he lobs it up top. Brown with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. With 2 seconds left. Oh, wow!
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher. Derrick Lively.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Outside Porzingis. On the wing, Tatum. Outside White. Jones against Brown. 5 to shoot. Porzingis for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, we know that when Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm, he can string together a stretch of play where he is sustaining an offense.
Jones, the pass to Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis is Celtics lead by 17. Up top, Tatum. Left side, Porzingis. White against Irving. They kick it out to Porzingis. Again, Boston.
Well, this is where Porzingis thrives. He is shot ready on the catch.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Doncic. And stolen by Holiday. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Whoa! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Mavericks trail by 21. Outside Irving. And here's Jones. Now Lively. Will it go? Porzingis grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the paint. Tipped. Tatum passes to Holiday. Back to Tatum. Over Washington. And it's Tatum missing. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Irving. From behind the arc. And Porzingis with the block. White against Washington. Here's Holiday. Tatum, a screen on Irving. Back to Tatum. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Washington. Doncic up top. Shot clock at 6. Dallas, no good that time either.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Dallas has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Lively. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine. But that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Jones. Washington inside, hounded by Tatum, and that one drops. Holiday with the ball. Right side, Porzingis. Kick out to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Jones. Outside White. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 19. Here's Jones. And Porzingis with the block. Brown against Irving. Brown passes to White. Outside Tatum. Going inside. Oh!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jayson Tatum, my goodness.
And we've got a timeout from Jayson Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And tonight he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Man, he was really impressive in that win, setting the tone right from the start, taking this one by storm. Mavericks trail by 21. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Tatum. Down low. Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Yeah, Brown makes himself the best option in the pick and roll there. That's beautifully done.
1:42 left in the final quarter. Now here's Jones. And the call will be against Derrick White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. Lively shot is off. Boston leading by 21.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Irving. From deep, here's Doncic. Boston pulls it in. Outside White. Outside Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Over Washington. Clock at 6. Here's White. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Here's Irving. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, Jayson. This team is on a roll. Plenty of energy on the sidelines. How much fun are you having out there?
Winning is fun. Hopefully we can keep it up, especially at home. We don't want to let our fans down. We got the best fans in the league. They give us all the energy in the world, so we appreciate them.
Doing it for the fans. Thanks, Jayson.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie, LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our